Hey Queens, take a moment and think about your last few purchases. That subscription you forgot about, the last minute takeout you ordered, that impulse buy that showed up on your doorstep a day later. We call them little things, but they are secretly draining your energy, your focus, and your bank account. You feel the constant pressure to keep up, to feel a sense of control, and to earn more. But what if the real problem isn't your income? What if it's the invisible leaks in your spending? Today, we're not starting a rigid punishment-based budget. We're starting a gentle, transformative, 30-day mindful money reset to stop leaking cash and start building something truly valuable, quiet wealth. This isn't about being cheap, it's about freedom. Understanding the problem, the lie of effortless spending. Let's start by looking at what's really happening. We've been sold a lie that money should be effortless, that one-click checkouts, subscriptions, and digital payments are designed for our convenience. But in 2025, we're seeing the brutal truth. They're designed for our distraction. Digital convenience leads to what we call spending without awareness. Your money is leaving your account with so little friction that your brain doesn't even register it as a loss. A recent Bank of America study found that 57% of young people buy themselves a small treat at least once a week. But for over half of them, this leads to overspending. These treats and micro leaks add up, creating a constant sense of anxiety and a belief that you're just bad with money. But you're not. You've simply been playing a game you were never taught the rules of. The system is designed for you to bleed money slowly, so you never feel the full force of the loss. This isn't a problem you can solve with sheer willpower. You need a new strategy, one that focuses on awareness and intention, not deprivation. This is a mindset shift from being a passive consumer to an active financial participant. Now let's explore that new mindset. The mindset shift. From deprivation to intention, this 30-day reset is not a no-spend challenge. It's an awareness challenge. We're reframing the experience from a diet to a detox. A diet is about deprivation. A detox is about clarity. This is about being curious about your financial habits, not critical of them. Embrace the philosophy of quiet wealth. Forget the loud, flashy displays of wealth on social media. In 2025, the conversation is shifting toward quiet wealth or stealth wealth, a philosophy of valuing substance over spectacle. It's a focus on financial security, peace of mind, and the freedom to spend your time on what truly matters. Building quiet wealth means you're not trying to impress anyone. You're just building a life that feels good and secure for you. Spending is a choice, not a habit. Your spending patterns feel like an addiction because they are. They are a habit you've built over time, a series of small, unconscious choices. This challenge is about putting a spotlight on those choices so you can decide if they are truly serving you. Every dollar you spend is a vote for the life you want. This reset will help you cast your votes for the right things. Money is a reflection of your values. Your spending is a window into what you genuinely value. This reset is an opportunity to look at your bank statements and ask, are my spending patterns aligned with my core values? If you say you value freedom, but you're constantly spending on things that keep you in debt, there's a disconnect. The goal is to close that gap and make your money a tool for a life you genuinely love. A no to one thing is a yes to another. This is the core of the mindset shift. Saying no to an impulse purchase isn't a deprivation, it's a redirection. It's saying yes to your future self, yes to your financial security, and yes to the kind of life you're trying to build. This perspective makes a temporary no feel like a powerful yes. This mindset shift is about building a practice of intentionality. Now, let's get into the step-by-step actions you can take right now. The 30-day plan, your week-by-week guide. This is not a budget, it's a 30-day experiment. The rules are simple and the rewards are profound. The goal is to build awareness, not to be perfect. Week 1 is all about what I call the awareness audit. So, your job here is just to become a curious observer, not a critical judge. For days 1 through 7, track every single penny that leaves your account. You can use a notebook, a note on your phone, or, honestly, just a simple app. Whatever works for you. And hey, don't worry about categories or judgment right now. Just write it all down. The goal is to see where your money is actually going versus where you think it's going. Week 2 is what I like to call the redirection reset. Now that you have the data, it's time to act with intention. This week is really about pausing before you spend. So, for days 8 through 10, take a little time to review your week 1 audit. Identify your top 3 money leaks and your top 3 intentional expenses that honestly bring you genuine joy. Then, for days 11 through 14, put a conscious pause on spending on those money leaks. Anytime you feel the urge to buy one of those items, simply redirect the money to a new savings account you've labeled Quiet Wealth Fund. This isn't a punishment. It's just a conscious redirection of your energy. Week 3. The conscious connection. This week, you're going to put your money where your values are. This teaches your brain that a budget isn't about deprivation. It's about making space for what truly matters. For days 15 through 18, take a small amount of money from your spending account and allocate it specifically to one of your intentional, joy-filled expenses from week 2. This gives you a taste of conscious spending. Then, for days 19 to 21, practice the 24-hour pause rule. For any non-essential purchase, you must wait 24 hours. This isn't a no, it's a tool to create space between the emotional trigger and the action. Week 4, the final foundation. The final week is about connecting your new habits to a long-term plan. For days 22 through 25, audit your subscriptions. Pull up your bank statement and list every subscription you pay for. Be honest with yourself. Do you use it, love it, or need it? For every no, hit that cancel button. That money can go straight into your Quiet Wealth Fund. Then, for days 26 to 30, celebrate your progress. Look at your Quiet Wealth Fund. Automate a small portion of that amount to continue transferring every month. You've now turned a one-time experiment into a lasting habit. This is how you build true quiet wealth. This is how you turn a temporary challenge into a lasting lifestyle. Long-term sustainability beyond the 30 days. So, how do you make this last? How do you keep the momentum and avoid slipping back into old habits? First, find your money mindfulness routine. This could be a 15-minute check-in once a week to review your finances with curiosity, not criticism. Maybe it's a few deep breaths before you open a spending app. This routine is a form of self-care. It's a way to tend to your financial garden, not just try to bulldoze it. Second, commit to a support network. Data shows that people who talk openly about financial struggles with a trusted community are more likely to stay on track. Find your cold game queens, a group of people who understand your journey and will hold you accountable with love, not judgment. This network is a powerful tool for resilience. And finally, remember that this is a healing journey. You're not just building a budget, you're rebuilding your relationship with yourself and your money. Be kind to yourself and celebrate every small win. Every time you pause before a purchase, every time you add $1 to your savings, you are healing. So, what are you waiting for? Your 30-day mindful money reset starts now. The journey to building quiet wealth isn't about massive sacrifices. It's about small, intentional steps. Here's your first step. In the comments below, I want you to set your start date. When will your 30-day reset begin? Let us know and find your fellow queens who are also on this journey. This community is your support system, not your judge. If you're ready to trade financial stress for true financial freedom, hit that subscribe button. It's time to build an empire of intention. Now go get it. You are a queen. Act like one.